Alrighty, looks like we are live and good to go here. So yeah, just a different video thing today. Just kind of ran out of time to do a video edit or record a video, edit, that kind of stuff today. Just kind of want to get something out there though, so I'm going to do a quick live stream, not super long, anything like that. Just to get something out there. Just Right, I'm just trying to get everything all kind of prepped here right away. It's been a while since I've streamed on YouTube. How it's going? Hopefully it's good. Yeah, so what's going on? So lowest weight this week, might as well start right with the weight loss. Lowest weight this week was 231 pounds. Let me double check that. 231 pounds, yes. So that is good. That is down from what it was last week. My low last week was 234. I don't think I've lost a full 3 pounds. I think that 234 and the week's number before were a little inflated just from some stuff in my system. But that kind of all is cleaned out. So 231 is low this week, so that's good. I'm still continuing to go down. That makes 36 pounds down since January 3rd, 4th this year. So pretty happy with that. Yeah, that seems to be working pretty well, so happy about that. Running's a little less exciting this week. I did 3 days this week where I went out for a half an hour walk right at lunch. Good strong walk, like 2 miles in a half an hour, so 4 mile an hour walk. Definitely a strong walk. But yeah, that worked really well. That helps getting that kind of activity during the middle of the day. Definitely getting the weights in through the week, though the light weights I do where I stop work for like 30 seconds and go do set of weights for whatever little workouts I got set up. There's videos on the channel kind of explaining how I do all that kind of stuff, but it's been doing that kind of stuff. There was one day I missed though because my right shoulder, definitely I did something in it back here either, and it gets aggravated when I sleep on it funny and things like that. So it's kind of there are days, a couple days where I just did not do the weights. This was not a couple days. There was one day I did not do the weights just to make sure that it had a chance to heal a little bit. So that's good. It seems to be okay today, so that's fine. But I'll keep watching that. Running, I've done a couple runs this week. Some speed work, some just a steady pace for an hour just to get myself trained to do a steady pace. It seems like on the treadmill, this new treadmill, I really enjoy doing some of the speed run on it, so that's almost exclusively what I'm doing on it. So I had to make sure I was training myself to do a longer, slower run. So I did an hour at a steady pace on the treadmill, which I haven't done actually since we got that treadmill on there. So that was good, and that's basically something I'll have to relearn for when I do start training properly for the longer distances, halves and fulls, that kind of thing. So it was good to get that done. Didn't run yesterday. Ended up doing some work outside, doing a few things like that. But then also, I think the shoes I was using to do the work outside are just absolutely dead. My hips were hurting like crazy whenever I even tried to climb stairs or stretch my legs a little bit for a faster walk. So that I did decide that, okay, I'm not going to run yesterday. And so that puts me behind again. And then yeah, I haven't run yet today. I will later. That's one thing I've started to look at is if this live streaming stuff kind of works well for me, I might live stream, say, Sunday night or and Sunday night after I've run so that I can give a better picture of what the week has been like, or I just say that the cutoff is Sunday morning, live stream or record this Sunday morning and go from there, and then the Sunday afternoon or evening runs, if they occur, end up on next week's. That's one thing that I'm thinking about anyway. So just keep things kind of a little bit different. And I just go to there. Let's go to there. Let's look at the weight charts here, just as something quick. So this is my weight going back to January of 2014, and hopefully that's coming through properly. Just looking at the seems to be good. So yeah, over here on the left, January 2014, this is 220 pounds right here. See if I'll zoom in just a little bit. Maybe that was a little too much. There we go. But yeah, 220 pounds, this line here. So you can see most of 2014 was just within a pound or two either direction of 220 pounds. Right here is right when I did 50 miler in 12 hours. Just shy of 50 miles in 12 hours. So that was very solid, very good. Right here is where basically I was going in for doing Dopey in January 2015 at Disney World, and we had broken the treadmill and came back to the crappy treadmill I didn't like, and you can see how things went bad. This here was a bad spike. Some had a bit of a health issue for a couple weeks in there, and that it was a temporary weight gain. It disappeared, but looking at the full chart, it just kind of got bad. Did some stuff to try and get better, and it kept going bad, that kind of stuff. So really what it comes down to is I continually have been getting worse, and I've talked about it on, you know, wanting to change the treadmill and all that kind of stuff, and talking on the main Big Goofy Runner and family channel about why we changed the treadmill and that kind of stuff. But so it's just been this ongoing thing. So now since January 2021, been coming down pretty solid. So if I look right here, is essentially where I was. Right here? There. That's just 2020 in here. So I'd got myself down around the 250 mark, going into doing a Goofy Challenge in Disney World in January 20. But got back, we went into lockdown. Weight kind of started going up. I got it to come back down, then it went up. I got it to come down a little bit again, and then it took off once the pool was closed for the year last year. So in January, we're doing some work. I've got a how I've lost weight video. It was one of the last videos I posted on the channel here. So more information there. I've got a longer companion video on the Big Goofy Runner and family channel as well. But you can see the weight has come down considerably. This averaging a little less than 2 pounds a week at this point. I started at about 2 pounds a week with a few little spikes a little bit better than that, but averaging about 2 pounds a week through diet changes, mostly cutting Coke, but that kind of thing like that, and then increasing the exercise and stuff like that. So it's been doing pretty good. Right now, I've had a couple weeks here where maybe I haven't been going quite as quickly, but that seems to have corrected. I've gotten that sorted out in the last little bit. So it's kind of nice. I've cut out most of these bad years now. I've kind of bypassed that. But right now, I'm kind of, besides this one little spike here, or area here, I'm down into where I was mid-2015 as I was falling apart, essentially. So, doing the initial fall from being what I would have considered a very good runner for my size. So, I want to continue to come out of that. The goal essentially being getting down to being in this range where I was in 2014. Now, I'm not the runner I was in 2014, because I mean, that's 7 years ago, and I've got a lot of damage there that I need to correct, and that's going to take time. And I'm not actually training to run long distances or anything like that. But I want to get that weight down, and then I can train properly. And one of the artificial kind of deadlines I've given myself is Father's Day, so that's 4 weeks from today, to see where I can get down to, still kind of with that rough goal of 2 pounds a week. So if I do that, I'd be around 218 pounds Father's Day. Considering I'm at 231, that's not likely to happen. I'm going to be a little bit off on that, but that's okay as long as I keep moving forward. There's another kind of artificial goal of July 1. It is, that'll be 6 months since I started the weight loss program. So that's another good place to draw a line in the sand. So that's another week and a half after. So I'm not sure where the end goal is exactly here, but I'm going to continue this attempt at 2 pounds a week, essentially weight loss, through till those two artificial deadlines and see where I end up. current rate, if things are going properly and I don't, make some missteps again like I had in the last couple weeks, or at least I did, 2 of the last 3 weeks, that kind of thing. As long as I don't make those kind of missteps again, keep kind of steady, I should be in, I should be getting close to 220 by July 1. We'll see how that goes, though. There's a lot of living between now and then, so we'll see how that all works. But that's the idea. That seems to be working pretty well. I'm pretty happy about that. I keep looking at these charts to remind myself when I see the spike, my weight go back up a couple pounds one day because of something I ate. I look at these trending charts so I can see exactly how things are going. What do we got here? This one here is basically broken down into smaller chunks as I follow with the goal line here of the 2 pounds a week goal line. So you can see I'm over my goal. I drifted here and kind of made some mistakes here, corrected them, and continued on at near that 2 pounds a week line. So just there's this gap here that I'm off by, and as I'm continuing on, I'm getting a little bit closer to getting back to near where this gap was, but really it's my new line is kind of along here, just because of that adjustment, but I'm just not bothering to adjust it. I want to see what my original goal was and where I get to. So this one ends end of May. This one shows right through to July 1, from January 1 to July 1. So it does show that slope. It shows how I'm fairly close to the slope, and when I have weird little spikes, I can get them corrected, kind of things. But yeah, that's going pretty well. Exercise is going well, and yeah. Hopefully this is a good live stream. Hope that it's saying it's an excellent connection and everything's looking good. So hopefully it streams with decent quality. Also playing with a little bit of different stuff on the webcam here. It's a GoPro Hero 7 Black I've got in through an Elgato cam link. It's a 1080p 60 frames per second output. The Hero 7 Black does 4K 60, but its HDMI port that I have to hook into the Elgato cam link will only do 1080 60. So that's brought down. The GoPro isn't great for low light either, so I've got a bunch of lights on, trying to lighten up the space a bit. I've also been trying the beta of the NVIDIA Broadcast. So if you got a NVIDIA graphics card, it's basically some AI stuff I've got it doing some noise reduction right now because if I were to turn it off, it would get pretty noisy on screen here. Just the low light, this blue wall, gives it some fits in low lights. So hopefully it looks okay. I'm using OBS as my broadcast software, so it's got some stuff on there to try and brighten up things and stuff like that. Got the GoPro set to have a maximum ISO of, I don't know if I set it to 200 or 400 is the maximum ISO, just to really help reduce that noise as well. But it seems to be not bad. Hopefully that's looking okay. I didn't turn on the TV behind me, not going to waste the energy for just this quick live stream, but that probably would help to just have that back hair light on me. But yeah, hopefully that seems to be good. Hopefully that all gets tested, because it'd be kind of nice to just sit on and quickly do a live stream instead of essentially recording the same thing and then editing it and then posting it. If I can just load this up, that would be kind of nice. But anyway, that's kind of what I have been doing, and it's been a pretty decent week so far. I felt good after the previous couple weeks where things seems to have stagnated, so pretty happy with that. Anyway, I think that's going to be about it. Just going to be a super strong, super short live stream, basically along the same lines as the edited videos I do. So, but yeah, if there's interest in these live streams, let me know, and if there's a good time to do the live streams, let me know in the comments down below, and yeah, we'll go with that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.